3, 2, 1.
What's up, guys?
We are back at it with another adventure challenge video, episode 3.
We're here at our local beach in a car.
So we're just sitting here at a park and we just decided to go ahead and do our scratch off right here. The category that we choose to go under is the I'm crazy about you. We decided to go with the speak my language. I'm very intrigued by that title.
Me too.
Here is the information up here. It is free.
I love free.
It can happen at any time of the day and it'll only be an hour and it could be done indoors. So,
or outdoors in my car.
I love this part.
You're scratching it very nicely until you scratch outside the box.
Okay.
So I'll read it. Both of you take the 5 love language test.
Ooh.
Write your partner's love language on a piece of paper and ask them 2 to 3 ways you can love them in their language. Write their answers down on a paper and then put that piece of paper on your bathroom mirror. Plan a date that focuses on these love languages. Complete the planned date within 1 week.
Ooh. I like that. You guys can't see me, but I'm like really grinning behind this camera right now. This date is definitely up my alley.
I don't know what I'm gonna do. What are you supposed to type? Love language test?
5 love language tests.
5 love language. Alright, couples quiz, right?
Yep.
I'm a male. 18 to 24.
Right.
Yes.
Don't. So my primary love language, as predicted, was words of affirmation. So this is what it says. Actions don't always speak louder than words. If this is your love language, unsolicited... What?
I was yawning and I tried not to be on the camera.
Oh my god! Actions don't speak louder than words. If this is your love language, unsolicited compliments mean the world to you. Hearing the words I love you are important. Hearing the reasons behind that love sends your spirit skyward. It does. Insults can leave you shattered and not easily forgotten. Kind, encouraging, and positive words are truly life-giving. So words of affirmation is my first primary one. I tied for my secondary primary one for physical touch and quality time. Third was acts of service, and then the last one was receiving gifts.
My love language is quality time. Quality time. Nothing says I love you like full, undivided attention. Being there for this type of person is critical. But really being there with the TV off, fork and knife down, all chores and tasks on standby, makes your significant other feel truly special and loved. Distractions, postponed dates, or the failure to listen can be especially hurtful. Quality time also means sharing quality conversations and activities. My second rank is words of affirmation. What?
I'm very surprised. I thought that'd be your last one.
I tie third for acts of service and physical touch, and then receiving gifts.
Write your partner's love language on a piece of paper and ask them 2 to 3 ways you can love them in their language.
Love language. Words of affirmation. Didn't feel like spelling it.
The third thing says to ask them 2 to 3 ways you can love them in their language. Okay.
How can I love you through your love language?
I like to hear more of your thoughts.
Okay. thoughts.
Deep thoughts and your deep feelings.
And?
I want to verbally hear your words and your innermost thoughts.
And see visually.
And I want to visually see them. So like, I really appreciated when we first started dating, when you would write me letters and stuff.
Oh yeah. That's how you get it.
And then my third thing would be like being more attentive to when I speak.
Okay.
How can I love you more with quality time?
Well, like we can exercise together and do more shoots together with us, other creators. That'd be cool.
So you would like it more if I am there more, if I'm there more when you're doing your activities?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, we already do like other outdoor activities like skating, fishing, and stuff. So that's already a plus. And then, what was my second one? Physical touch and words of affirmation. She's already good on that. So like, I think I'm not very picky. Other than that, maybe just traveling together.
Well, we already talked about this already.
Yeah. We are gonna travel.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of stuff planned.
Yeah.
So
that's it? Just join more of your activities?
yeah.
Anything else?
I feel like I'm always away from you because I have other activities.
So we're gonna take some time to like thoroughly think and plan these through. Okay, so we'll see you guys next time after we have our designated plans all set up.
We'll probably bring you along with the other vlog. You'll probably see us in different outfits.
Alright, let's get planning.
Alright.
To have this love language conversation, I wanted it to be at like a special place. This particular beach is where Vince and I first met, and it's just like a place that brings both of us peace and just makes us feel very calm. So I just thought this would be a really nice spot to have this type of conversation. We took our love language test and Vince got to discover what my love language was and I discovered his, and with that we want to build on
Better communicate
with each other through the other person's love language.
instead of just like arguing and fighting because we don't understand.
We've been together for almost 6 years now. It's going to be 6 years in like a couple months, and we just every day we both strive to strengthen our relationship so that we can further grow with each other.
Yeah, dating's all fun and stuff, and the chase and the honeymoon phase, and you know, go on dates, being intimate. Sometimes that gets to a threshold, to a point to where one or more party want more than that.
And being in a long-term relationship, you know, you think about your future. Well, of course there's going to be challenges in the future in any period of time when you're with someone, but we just want to make sure we build a solid, strong foundation so that it can better help us for the future.
I think this will be beneficial not only to us, but to maybe you guys that are listening or watching. Hopefully you guys are watching the whole thing, and maybe someone out there struggling and can take, you know, some good notes, some good takeaways out of this conversation.
It's all about growth and communication for a strong relationship. So
Easier said than done. So ELLENA'S love language is...
yeah, what'd you learn about me?
So her love language is words of affirmation is number 1. Physical touch and quality time is number 2. And acts of service is number 3. Gifts is number 4. She would like me to hear and see visually more thoughts about her, and to be more attentive when she speaks.
Sometimes I feel like you'll do things, but then like you don't. I really don't like expect a lot. I completely understand, like we're two completely different people. I appreciate that you're very calm and a peaceful person, but like I like to know your thoughts And like, I think that your thoughts are valid and you deserve to be like heard and expressed. Like, I just don't want you to be afraid to do that with me.
Mm-hmm.
From what I learned about you, you prefer not to have conflict. I know you'll speak when you want to, but the thing is, when I want to speak, you don't speak to me unless I push you to. And I don't want to push you to start a fight. Like, I want to push you so I can understand like your thoughts, so we can like communicate, aka tying back to my love language.
I think that also goes back to like how one is raised. I mean, you've heard this plenty of times from me, and I just don't. I guess I never had that outlet or that opportunity to say my thoughts or express how I feel. I just like let it be, and then usually everything gets better. But that's when I was like growing up, before I met you.
And that's really interesting when you bring up growing up, because I can relate to that. Growing up in my family, like when I would go through things and like I would want to talk, my outlet of voicing my voice is writing things down or trying to figure out ways to like help myself. So then I guess when I got a significant other, I was like, oh, like this is gonna be my person that I'm gonna pour all my thoughts and like express all my things to. Because in my family, it was just more like, oh, you're feeling some type of way, you'll be okay, you're fine, like you can get over it type of thing.
Right.
But, you know, I would want to like have a person to like vent all of that out to.
And that's a flaw of mine. Well, just the flaw of mine to recognize it. Of course, everyone has the ability. It's just like
do you
being aware of that.
So are you genuinely not aware? Or like, are you aware but you just don't want to deal with it type of thing?
I think a little bit of both. I think like I am aware of it, but again, I don't like to take action to it. There's a motorcycle and it's very loud, so 1 second. So yeah, I'm a little bit of both. I am aware of it. I do want to take action, but there's also that other half of me that's like, I don't take action.
Well, that's the problem. That bothers me.
Right.
Like, I know you love me. I'm not questioning that you don't. It's just when you don't take that action, like that little part of you that you just said that doesn't really feel like putting as much effort into it, that's what makes me feel like you don't care. Again, like I know you do, but like it just feels like you don't. And like especially like when you're in the heat of the moment, when you're feeling like some type of way or emotions, of course you're gonna default to like feeling sad or negative. So that's how I end up feeling.
And I think that once I finally hear like, hey, Vince, you need to start communicating more, then I'll feel a different type of way to where like, yo, I need to wake up. And at the heat of the moment, yeah, I would like to change, but then again, I don't know why I fall back to the space where I just don't do it. I just think that's something I struggle with. But I think I'm like getting better a little bit in voicing how I feel and trying to communicate that to you. What do you think?
I recognize the work that you put in.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't go unnoticed for me. So even though it's frustrating sometimes because growth is a process, you can't change overnight. You can't change a person overnight. You can't change yourself. There's a belief that people can change, and then there's a belief that people don't change. But I feel replace the word change and just improve and just become better.
That makes sense.
Does that make sense? I don't know if I worded that kind of weird.
No, it makes sense. It's just a matter of putting the hard effort and work that comes with the package of a relationship. Everyone strives for a companionship, but I don't think they know, like, with a companionship comes flaws, and with flaws comes work. And I don't think a lot of people like to put in the work to work on the flaws to be able to grow with the other person. Yeah, you guys will make memories, maybe move in together, whatever it is, but like connecting on this kind of level is definitely a relationship challenge.
And having the patience to even do this. Making time out of your day.
You say things and you expect a 180 flip that everything will be fixed, but it's not gonna take just saying things and doing a few actions. It's gonna take like maybe months, maybe years to do it, to like understand the other person. Some people may put less effort, some people may put more effort into showing their love for one another. But I think you just have to understand, like, one, how they are, their love language, and two, what they actually want.
And three, what are you going to do to help better communicate with them? How do you truly feel? Anything.
Well,
because I feel like there's so much going on up here that I don't know.
Well,
and I want to know. I don't want to always be told like I'm right all the time, dismiss an argument like just because like if you're too overwhelmed and like you just want me to like calm down, like I don't want it just for my own benefit. Like I want, you know, it's not a give to me. It's a give and take and share, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of things that I like about you. And for the past almost, well, over 6 years, you pretty much do everything that any other boyfriend would love. The actions you do, how you're always caring and you always want to genuinely make memories and spend time with me. Communication's everything, and I'm glad that you're super open and that you're not like super sneaky or super like toxic kind of communication. Like, what are you doing? Where are you going? Like, where have you been? Why are you at this location? Like, you give me that space. You also do it in a very humbling way, where it's not controlling. And you always pitch ideas to do things with me. Also like how you're not like a lot of girls that I've seen or know. You're more down to earth. Everybody knows different types of girls, and she's a different type. Oh, and you care about a lot of people. Okay, so we moved to my camera. The other camera died. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tune in to our next adventure book challenge video.
Thanks so much for watching.
Bye.